At Claremont, just outside Johannesburg.
Maageketla, are you there?
Well, you can see the devastation in the background. Maageketla, what is happening right now?
Back in Claremont. We're just outside Claremont in Johannesburg. As you can see, people salvaging what they can. And this is where the fire broke this morning, in the early hours of this morning. And of course, we understand that over 50 shacks were razed down by that blaze. But at this stage, we don't know what's the cause of that fire. But we just want to speak to one of the neighbors of the shack where we know that the fire started, so that he could just give us an account of what really happened. Sir, thanks so much for your time. Could you just tell us what really happened this morning?
So we're saying into it's a hitting to leso kamatri kitla khoma khelwane kitla go kopana ko mogene tlamile ke mosebetsing phone wa ka in le flat then ha ke tsena ke sheba ke au ga makhelwane mo gwasha then fire ten setse ile tona ntse e boma go bama mo tlumole then ka tswa then ka tabogela ba ba leng go finyana le nna. So
makhelwane yena at that time ba dirang una le kokai a re bothata go bileng
no o tshetseng kha go yena o na tswile le ene o yeme mo monyako mo a shebile mo temone ke a motsa reno why o etsa so o chesa so so after that ha ke itse ke le ka tswa mo ke tabegela mo go ba bang ba mabapi then ba tsoga then after mo o le ene o ile a tswa tsama
ke eng se o latlhego jo sona
ke shetswe ke di bete ke di ID le khate ya ka ya benke khate ya mosadi ya benke le khate ya bana sasa le no tshetswe ke ID.
Okay, thanks so much for your time, Baba. Okay, thanks so much, Baba. On focus, in just a few words there, saying that his neighbor, who is currently not here, according to them, he ran away. That's where the fire started, and it started in the early hours of this morning. All their belongings are gone in that fire, including ID and, of course, certificates for children. So, but let me just speak to one of the ladies here. Of course, it's Ladies' Month, and they're very much concerned that tonight they may not have anywhere to sleep. Sister, thanks so much for your time. Earlier on when we spoke, you told me about the fact that you called EMS. Just tell us about the whole detail.
EMS took time to come on us. And the second fact, they came to us with a truck that has no water. I don't think they have even used 30 liters of water or what. But so young katraka is na metsi ko officing ba tlo tima mollo jang katraka is na metsi. Secondly, banka 100 hours to go and fetch other trucks. So now for my own side, ke blame bone gore these 285 shacks e wile mo fatshe ha ka ba fihlile on time or ba dira duty ya bone on time ka bo go se so. And number 2, o so bona wa EMS ha ne re bua lene rona re mo bolela gore ntho le yentse ka go le kile nako it was wrong o go bolela gore yene o tlogetse monna wa gagwe kwa go forena geng kwa a tla go disata go etsa go tla go thusa rona ka ntse sekolo sa se keneng o se kenetseng EMS ha o kena sekolo sa EMS o kena sekolo ka tšhelete ya rona re patala di tax re patala di VAT ke tšhelete ya rona o sekolo sa re go patala sekolo re go patala gore e re thuse but South Africa yone is rotten e bodile. Ha gona nix e right mo. Secondly, Saturday ne re biditse maponisa. Monna a tshetsa ngwana mo mokhukhung mo. A itse maponisa ao e le ba mo gating mo ba re eng rona ha re kene ka mo. So go re pleke vele it's ha gane ne e bodile but we also need help. We need help. We are citizens of South Africa. We need help. Re patela tax. Ha ke reka borotho ko Shoprite kwa banka 1 rand ya VAT. Ya kae ke lo patela batho ba metsi. Ba ga ba itse duty ya bone. So kopa le re thuseng ka fact eo. Le bone re letsa yang ka yone. We have too much to say but now ha rena nako.
And of course, we will get that response from the EMS. I can see Robert Mulauzi is standing there. Just approach to us, Robert. Let's just get to the bottom of this. Yes. Residents here are blaming you for being slow in response. No. And let me touch on it. I don't know if you heard it, spoke.
Yes.
She said that you came with a truck that didn't even have water.
No, it's unfortunate that even though we do our best, with the situations we find ourselves in most of our informal settlements, we still get blamed of arriving late or arriving without water. The issue here is you can see how these shacks are built. Right now, I'm actually speaking to the other people who have been affected to say, how do we build these shacks in a way that we don't have a fire spread when we have a fire incident? Because as you can see, the fire spread very quickly. It will be very difficult for us to be able to, extinguish the fire because of that. And also, it's very important for the residents to make sure that when they're using heating devices like your paraffin stoves, candles, things like that, those when they're trying to warm themselves, they must make sure that they don't leave them unattended, because we've seen that not only here in Claremont but in most parts of the city of Johannesburg, when we have fire incidents like this one, these fire incidents are caused by those heating devices which are left unattended. But so that's our message to them.
But are you denying the claim that
yes,
your trucks arrived here without water?
We did our best. We responded to an incident as quickly as possible, and our fire truck had water on it.
So the water was there?
Yes. In this area, if you look around here, there is no water supply. There is no fire hydrant which we can be able to connect to. But our fire truck had water, hence you can see that we managed to extinguish the fire.
Okay, let's just then talk about the numbers here. How many shacks were really affected in terms of numbers?
The number of
that are destitute?
Yeah, the number of shacks we're looking at over 50. We don't have the exact number, but the number of people we have, the list we have, we're looking at about 250. The number of people which have been affected, of which we have a consolidated list. We have activated our disaster management officials and other city stakeholders who will be assisting the affected residents.
And what now? What are you going to help them with going forward?
No, from our side, there's nothing much we can do as a fire department, because our work is to make sure that we respond to emergencies when they occur. So in terms of the residents of what is it that's going to happen with these issues of housing and other issues, then that one, the relevant stakeholders will be able to address that. From our side, we'll continue with our education to make sure that our residents are informed about the safe use of these heating devices.
And no one was injured during the process?
No, we don't have any fatalities or any injuries which have been confirmed here.
All right. Thanks so much for your time. Indeed, as we've just said from the EMS side, claiming that they did arrive here with water, but as if I can tell you, people are still trying to salvage what they can, and of course, I've seen women, I've seen children, and I've seen a lot of people taking whatever they can. But if you can see on the ground, there's literally nothing, just ashes, and they lost much. So at this stage, we really don't know what was the cause of the fire, and we hope that the housing department will come with alternative to give these people some accommodation overnight. Back to you in studio for now.
Thank you, Maageketla. They're coming to us from here in Johannesburg now.